Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So as most of my family, friends, and followers know, I am pregnant. I'm 13 weeks and 4 days to be exact. This is going to be a video update about my first trimester. I have not really watched many pregnancy vlogs or update videos, even though it was something I knew I wanted to do. So if there's anything I leave out or forget to mention and you guys have questions about it, don't forget to just leave the questions down in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Since I'm officially now in my second trimester, I wanted to go ahead and just do this video update really quick, and hopefully they'll become more frequent as the weeks go on. That way you guys can kind of watch me grow. I don't know if I'll really be doing many belly shots, but you might get one or two here and there. I guess we'll start from the beginning when I found out that we were expecting. For me, I want to make it very clear that I was trying to keep an eye on my body because I do suffer from chronic hypertension. I have high blood pressure, which I was on medication for. I have been on medication for it for a few years now, and my blood pressure was under control. It was good. However, that medication is not good to continue if you're expecting because it can cause birth defects and other issues. There are medications out there that are suitable for pregnancies, but I'm not taking any at this time. So when I first found out, I was a little over 5 weeks, and I immediately stopped taking my medications. I wasn't feeling any nausea or anything other than one day I was walking through the bookstore, and aside from just being late, I was walking through the bookstore and I felt this really weird sensation in my lower abdomen. It was like this pulling, like a gentle tugging. And I was like, what the crap is that? So I'm like Googling what that indicates, and it says it's a sign of early pregnancy, and it can be like the ligaments stretching out already, you know, in preparation for the pregnancy. So maybe a day or so later, I took the test. It came back positive right away. So it was a real surprise, and I was overwhelmed with joy. Like, I was shaking. I was so excited. I was actually going to see Vinny for lunch that day, and I could not even like get my lipstick on. My hands were shaking so bad. I was trying to hold my other hand and put my lipstick on. I was so excited, couldn't wait to tell him. So needless to say, we were both really excited when he found out. I was trying to plan like a really big surprising way to tell him, but I couldn't hold it, so he found out when I did, or right after I did. So the next morning I woke up, and the only difference, I felt like I had this really flushed, warm feeling in my face that went away after a little bit. But like I said, I didn't have any nausea or anything else going on. I didn't have my first real prenatal appointment until 11 weeks, where they did all the blood work. And I mean, they took like 8 vials of blood, 4 of the larger and 4 of the smaller, to just do all the testing that they normally do. And then we got to hear the baby's heartbeat, which was pretty good, and it was very loud and pronounced at 11 weeks. It was around 178, I believe, beats per minute. So it's nice, strong, and fast, and that was very reassuring. The only thing I've been wanting, like, I haven't had any cravings yet, but I have been noticed, or for anything in particular, but I've noticed that I'm eating a lot of sweets. Like, I've been wanting more sweet items or sugary items. So I know the other day I had like 4 cookies in a day, which is uncommon for me because I usually don't really want anything sweet, unless it's that time of the month and I just want some chocolate or something. I've been eating candy and sugar quite frequently. So I've been picking with Vinny that maybe because I'm wanting stuff so sweet, that means it's a girl. As far as what we want, he wants a boy. I did want a girl, but I kind of am now at the point where, like, it doesn't really matter either way. I'm good either way. I kind of just want to say girl just to prove everybody else wrong, because everybody is telling me that they think we're having a boy. Everyone. I actually go back to find out. We do the anatomy ultrasound in mid-January. I just went to the doctor this week Since I have high blood pressure, I'm going to be monitored through the high-risk clinic, which they're just going to see me monthly at least for right now, just to keep an eye on my blood pressure. We heard the baby's heartbeat again the other day, which was around 154 beats per minute. And then they did some more blood work. I had an ultrasound, which, let me show you guys the picture. So here's the ultrasound from my 13 weeks appointment. You can see the baby's head, side profile, and the neck and chest. I kind of wish that they gave us another picture, because she did have a really good picture of the whole body of the baby. The baby was really, it appeared the baby was sleeping and comfortably so, because they were prodding and trying to get me to cough or move so the baby would move. But baby was not moving. It rolled around, it like flipped face down, back on its back, stretched out really big, kicked its feet a few times, moved its hands, and then it was just like, it was comfortable. So the doctor came in and did a second look and said everything looked reassuring. So I haven't had any negative blood work come back yet. The only thing they did see was I went ahead and opted for the cystic fibrosis testing, and I do carry the trait for that. So it's nothing to be alarmed of at this time. It's just something to be aware of. And also, being treated at the high-risk clinic, they make you meet with a counselor to make sure there are no outside stress factors on your pregnancy, which was quite frustrating for me because I just don't like the idea of talking to a counselor anyways to begin with. So that kind of stressed me out. And I met with a nutritionist, talked about my weight gain goals and just things I need to incorporate more in my diet. I am taking a prenatal vitamin with folic acid. I also take Zyrtec for my allergies and sinuses, which is fine to continue. And then of course, for the blood pressure, since they didn't put me on anything at this time, they suggested that I take a baby aspirin every day. And that has kind of kept, I don't want to say my blood pressure down, but it has helped already, because when I went back and checked my blood pressure the other day, it was borderline, but I guess it's fine for my age, and considering that I'm pregnant, it was like 140, 143 over 70, 72, something like that. So my next appointment will be for my blood pressure, and that will be the start of January. And then the middle of January, we'll do the anatomy scan. So we initially wanted to do a gender reveal, but chances are I'm gonna have the baby shower around April or May. A little bit earlier probably, just because I am high risk and I just don't want to wait too close to time to deliver to have my baby shower. So I thought it'd be kind of pointless to have the gender reveal and the baby shower so close together, and I just felt like people would kind of be over it already. So we're gonna probably, this is one idea that we've tossed out there, is that Vinny and I will find out what the gender of the baby is, and then we'll probably reveal it to our families in our own special way. So it won't be like a party or anything like that, but then I will also do a reveal for you guys so you all can be a part of it as well. Seems to be all that's going on right now. You know, for the most part, I feel pretty good. My energy is up. I was, of course, exhausted the first few weeks after I found out, but typically starting in the second trimester, end of the first, your energy picks back up. So I'm feeling fine. There's certain days I just don't feel pregnant at all until I look at my little stomach sticking out. But you know, hopefully this is going to be an easy, breezy pregnancy. I'm trying to take the best care of myself that I can, so it will be, because at least this time around I know what to look for. You know, with my son, I had him preterm because of my high blood pressure, and I hadn't been diagnosed or put on anything for it. So I think it makes a difference knowing what you have and what you're going into, so you can keep an eye on things and be a little bit more safe about it. One of the cool things, and I would love to hear what you guys think we're having, comment boy or girl down below and let me know why, but the heartbeat, like I said the other day, it was like 154. So I've heard that some old wives' tales I was checking out on my phone, it was saying, according to legend, 140 beats per minute and up indicates a girl. 140 and below indicates a boy. So one of the nurses there said, based on that, she thought it was a girl too. So if that's accurate, that would be a girl. It says sweet or sour. The other legend was craving ice cream every single day. Some people believe that means it's a girl. If you want salty or sour things, then it's a boy. If that's been true for any of you guys, let me know. With my son, I didn't really crave anything, so I can't really speak on that. I just really ate a lot in general. They do have a Chinese birth chart too that you can go by, and you can look it up on like Baby Center or just Google it. But based on my age at the time of conception, it would indicate girl. They say this too, if you mix some Drano in a cup with your urine, and if it changes green, it's a girl. If it's blue, it's a boy. I don't know how I feel about doing that. It's a little weird, so I won't be doing that. Oh, and here's another one. I had been breaking out a little bit, but I couldn't tell if it was because of my beauty blender or just whatever. But it says if you're breaking out like crazy, blame it on your girl. The belief goes that girls steal their mother's beauty, hence those annoying zits. And I have had a few down in this area, but again, I don't know what that's really from. This one I've seen before too. It says if you take off your wedding ring and tie a string to it and hang it over your belly, if it swings in a circle, it's a boy. If it goes back and forth, it's a girl. So we may try that. If you guys want to see any of these theories, or if you have one that you want me to put to test, let me know, and I'd be interested to try it. I mean, it's all in fun. You know, we're excited either way it goes, but we just have our own thoughts and feelings as to what it is. Some days I feel like it's a girl, some days I feel like it's a boy. But like I said, either way, we're ecstatic. That's all I have for this trimester update. I didn't want to bore you guys. Hopefully it wasn't too long and boring. If there's any questions, leave them down below in the comments. And don't forget to let me know if you're team blue or team pink. I would love to know what you guys think we're having. So that is all for this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.